Hello and welcome to Mickey Collects Poke, where I talk about anything and everything Pokemon TCG. In this video, we are taking a look at a Fusion Strike Hoopa V deck. Of course, the star of the show is Hoopa V with its amazing two-phase ability, which allows it to be both Psychic and Darkness type. So essentially, you are hitting both Single Strike and Rapid Strike Urshifus for weakness. You are also hitting Mew VMax for weakness. So essentially that is 3 out of the top maybe 5 to 6 top decks in the meta right now. So amazing ability, and of course second attack 170 damage, put 3 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. So that's a bit heavy. So in order to power that up, we have Hydreigon. Okay, this is from Darkness Ablaze, I believe. Yes. Okay, so what Hydreigon does is it allows you to attach a Darkness energy from your hand to your Pokemon as often as you like. So this is our energy powering mechanism in the deck. It's a stage 2 Pokemon, so it's a bit hard to get it out, but in order to help us, we have of course Rare Candy, and then we have where is it? Peony? Yep. So what you do is, if you have Peony in your hand and Dano on the bench, you Peony for Evo Incense and a Rare Candy, and then you can get your Hydreigon in play. But Peony allows you, when you use Peony, you have to discard your hand for the 2 trainer cards. So in order to top up your hand, we have of course Genesect V, which is a staple in all Fusion Strike decks. So amazing ability from Genesect V. You can draw as many cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. So we want to fill up our bench area with Fusion Strike Pokemon. So that includes Hoopa V, Genesect V, as well as Oricorio. So Oricorio allows your Fusion Strike Pokemon to take 20 less damage from your opponent's attacks. Amazing ability. And then usually one of our bench spots is filled up by Dano or Hydreigon. The rest should be filled up by Fusion Strike Pokemon like Hoopa, Oricorio or Genesect. Then of course the rest is pretty straightforward. And in order to buff our Hoopa V up, other than Oricorio, we have Surchester Path. So allows you, all your basic Pokemon and of course your opponents, to take 20 less damage from attacks. Okay, so that means Oricorio, which has 220 HP, bumps it up to 240. Then with Oricorio, that bumps it up to 260, and then we have Cape of Toughness to add another 50 HP to Hoopa V. So in order to KO one Hoopa V, our opponents need to deal 310 damage to Hoopa V to knock it out. Okay, so that is VMAX level already, and they are only taking 2 prize cards for KOing our Hoopa V. Okay, so the rest of the mechanism is pretty much your single strike mechanism. Of course, we have Battle VIP Pass and Cremomatic. The amazing combo allows you to fill up your bench very early. And then we do have one energy retrieval, because if they knock out our Hoopa V with 3 dark energies, what we can do is we can push up our next Hoopa V, and then use energy retrieval, take 2 back, and then use Hydreigon to power the new Hoopa V up. If all else fails, we have Galarian Moltres, okay, which allows you to use Diamond Flame Wings and grab Dark Energy from this card pile and attach it to it. We only play one of it because it's not it's not a Fusion Strike Pokemon. So Genesect V draws 1 less card if Galarian Moltres V is on the bench, and that's basically Galarian Moltres' job, to end up for the end game, or for when Hoopa V is unavailable, or Hydreigon is not available rather, and then we can use the Galarian Moltres V to accelerate energy cuts. Okay, 4 quick balls, 2 rare candies which we have talked about, 1 switch, 2 bosses, 3 monies, 3 research, the rest pretty straightforward. 2 capture energies only cause I couldn't find the space for more, and then we have 8 dark energies to round up the deck. So let's head to some gameplay. Okay, first game we are going second, so pretty okay start I would say. Hoopa V for a start. So we need some Genesects and Dinos. We are up against Lapras V. Okay, haven't seen that in quite some time. So Capacious Bucket. So they want to retreat to the bench because Frostmoth only powers up the bench, but they don't have it, so that's a very good sign. So if they don't have a Snom, that means we have time to do what we need to do. We have time, so we can do this and then do this and end the turn. Okay, so what we want is some rare candy. I was choosing between Dano or Genesect, so I decided to go with Dano cause we can afford the time. So money, okay. But I don't mind being money, to be honest, because our hand was dead. Yep. Okay, so we could get our Hydreigon in the next turn. We don't need the Battle VIP Pass. That doesn't help. Genesect. So we can Peony. What's that? Evo Incense and a rare candy. So they have 2 Lapras V's down, no signs of Snom or Frostmoth yet, so that's good. And we can rare candy. So hopefully we get to draw 2 dark energies from 1, 2, 3. 3 cards. None? Okay. That's not nice. So we end the turn. That's a bummer, but it's fine, I guess. They're not doing a low. That's 160. Wow, 90 plus 90. Okay. So we have to boss delay them. Nope. Evo Incense for nothing first. There's just 1. Let's see if we can get the second one. Nope, we don't. Let's do this because they can retreat, right? Yep, they can. So we have to sacrifice the first Hoopa V, which is not nice, but it is what it is. I might add a 2 scrapper in, you know, because some of these pesky 2s. So we are 2 hit KOing them, so, and likewise for them. So we are doing this. Draw another 3. We need another Hoopa V to set up. So research. Okay, Genesect. We don't need to do this. So we can then do this. And then we can start powering up the next Hoopa V. Okay, and we can draw another 2 more. Rare candy switch, both we don't need. That's 2 hit KO, a Lapras V. So they are also 2-hit KOing us, so it's a tight race, I would say. But they are taking 2 prizes every time and we are doing 3. They finally get their Storm. Yep, so that's where we have an advantage because they are 2-hit KOing us, and taking 2 prizes, we are 2-hit KOing them and taking 3. Research or money? Research. So that's 1. So we have our second Hoopa V setup. Let's thin the deck out then. Get the Genesect. How many energies? That's just that 1. And our Galarian Moltres is priced, so let's see if we get it in this. So next turn, we can power up the new Hoopa V. Or we can go Galarian Moltres. So the good thing is they cannot power up the new Lapras VMax that easily unless they do this, and then they still need to retreat their Snom. Okay, so we lose our Hoopa V, but we might get a boss. Yep, there we go. Training Court. Training Court helps us as well, I guess. Ooh, energy retrieval. So, but they attached for turn, so they need a switch. Do they have it? So we are collecting 3 prizes, so okay. That is one option. We could either take our 3 prizes from the Frostmoth and the Crobat, which is out of the equation now. G-Max Pump. They're doing 190. Okay. So what options do we have? We have lots of options, but I think we will try to KO the Lapras VMax for the win. We have boss, so even if they retreat, unless they suddenly have lots of water energies to attach to Lapras, I think otherwise we should be good. There's the Mew, which they probably want to retreat to and get some energies on. Oh, we lose the boss. That's not good. That is not good. Okay, they're also thinning their deck out. Okay, then we have the win. Okay, easy. So that's Hoopa V. Even without hitting people for weakness, we still win some games, I would say. It's a 50-50 whenever you are not, you don't have a type advantage. So that's Hoopa V first game down. Alright, next game we are going second again. Okay. So, that is a horrible start, but at least we have money. So let's see what we are up against. So this would be a horrible starting hand for if we were to go first. But since we are going second, that's fine, I guess. So this is a single price deck, which I haven't seen. Okay, no energy attached, that's a great sign. We don't need to attach energy yet, I'd say. So we will money, which helps them, I guess. And we have a battle VIP pass, which is awesome. So let's go. Let's see, Genesect, Hoopa, and let's see if we can get another battle VIP pass. Let's check if we, okay, one of the rare candies inside, and then so we will Genesect again. Let's see if we can fill the bench up. Yes, we can. So battle VIP pass. So that's our bench filled in the very first turn. So essentially this works like a Mew VMax deck, except that it might be a bit slower, but otherwise it's great. No energies, so what can we do? Evil Incense. We have two more in fact, so we can whiff it, draw for one, and see if we should have Chromatic. Yeah, okay, that was not a good move on my part. We should have Chromatic the Evil Incense to try and find it, and then we could draw two from the Genesect V. Yep. That happens when I'm not that familiar with this deck yet. Okay, so but we have our the 5 Pokemon that we need in play. So usually this is what you want your bench or your play area to look like. Okay, so 2 Hoopa Vs, 2 Genesect Vs, 1 Dino or Hydreigon, and a Oricorio. And energy would have, oh, it's an Altaria deck. No, is it? No, it's not. Altaria evolves from Swablu. Okay, so 70, 71, 40. We have to money, right? So they're doing 100 damage every time. So dilemma. We need a rare candy, right? A rare candy would be great, and then we can start attacking. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough. We don't 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we don't need the Galera Articuno now. We need a rare candy. So this might happen sometimes. The hardest part about this deck is setting the Hydreigon up. You know, because you need both the rare candy and the Hydreigon or Evil Incense in your hand for that to happen. So let's see what this final evolution does. Oh, is that the end? You know, it's a Bird Keeper Swana deck. It's a creative deck, you know, that doesn't use energy. It's not common, but when you pull it off, it's very satisfying because this deck does not have any energy cuts. Oh, it does. Okay. Just when I was saying, I guess powerful energy to add damage. So they need one more hit. We need red candy, so okay, so Evo Incense for nothing. There we go, finally. But we don't have energy cards though. We can Evo Incense for nothing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 3. We could boss stall them, but then they will Bird Keeper again, so we will give them this one. So the max they can do is 4 Bird Keepers, so they are 3 hit KOing the Hoopa V, so we should be okay. Yep, that's the third one. Energy is a concern though. They might have a Power Pad. They should have a Power Pad. Pokegear, okay. If they Power Pad, that's 6. That's 2 more Bird Keepers for each Power Pad. But they have to draw to it. In the meantime, it's a 3 hit KO for us. So we need a Dark Energy. We don't need the boss, I guess. Dark Energy. Yep, there we go. We could Chromatic for 1 more. Boss, yep. So let's power this up. So we are starting to take prizes a bit late to the game, but better than never, right? And let's see, we could research. Nah, it's a bit risky. We don't need to risk it. And let's set up the other one. And then we start collecting prizes. Let's do this. There are times during my practice sessions where after I attack, I take a break, look somewhere else, and then I forgot that I need to deal 30 damage to one of our bench Pokemon, and then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do that. That happens. So 160. Okay, so they are searching for Bird Keeper or a Power Pad. They need a Power Pad. Pokegear. Okay, they're searching for that last one, I guess. They have it, so what do they do after this? That is the important question, right? For this deck. What do they do after their Bird Keepers are gone? So that's 100 damage. Half to the peak, so that's 120. It's still a 3 hit KO. So next turn we will catch up on the prizes. It's 140. Oh, with the power energy. Yep. So what can we do? What else can we do? Nothing much. So let's do this. And then let's spread the damage out, right? So what are you going to do now without Bird Keeper? So even if they Palpet, they still need to draw onto the Bird Keepers. So with 2 cards in their hand, even with Mew, let's see. There we go. They have their Palpets. And they are going to start quick shooting us. I don't think that makes it a 2-hit KO for them though. 160, yep, it's not. They still need 10 damage. Unless they have a path to the peak. Yep. So, yep, they are in top deck city. What I could do is to boss it out. And then KO the Swanna, so they have to evolve. And then Bird Keeper. So they have to risk. They'll put the Mew up. Yep. So we gave them little options or close to 0 options when we boss that Swan out. So interesting deck. You don't see it every day, but of course it's nice to see this kind of creative decks around. And yeah, on to the next game. Alright, next game we are going first. Pretty good start, I would say. We have Hoopa, we have energies. We even have a chance to get a battle VIP pass. Ooh, Ice Rider Calyrex, interesting. Nope. Let's get... Even if we get a Genesect, it doesn't help, so we are gonna get a Dano, 2 Hydreigons. Okay, we have our Genesects. We have Evo Incense 2, 3 of them, Rare Candy 2. Okay, so we have the essentials in the deck. Let's do this. They do play Path to the Peak, which is a concern though. So let's see. Pierce for 20. Okay, we have our Genesect down. Hydreigon, no Red Candy though. That might change. There we go. That's the beauty of Cramomatic. You can get any card you want. There we go. And we can start attacking already. Ideally we want more Fusion Strike Pokemon, but we make do. We can't have it our way every time, right? So next turn they might do 200. They might KO the Hoopa V, which is a concern, of course. but they need lots of cards in order to do that. No, they don't need a lot to be honest, just VMax and the energy. Yep. Which is a concern of course, but that's the VMax. If they have the energy, it will be tough for us. Money, okay. That should give them the energy. Or we don't have a good hand. Oh, air balloon. They don't have the energy. Wow. We lucked out on that. Okay, so an option is to boss the Ice Rider Calyrex out. The second option is to research for more. Let's fail both Evo Incenses since we don't need. Okay, so decision. If we boss it out, very likely they will Melanie and VMax to KO us. If we get a new hand, we don't. Yeah, I think I like the boss option more. Yep, the boss option is better, but we will find out whether we made the right decision. If we have a switch from the price, it will be good. Air balloon works. So yep. One of them should be a Melanie. So a Melanie and a scoop up or a switch. And then they will KO the Hoopa V. But we are okay because we have the balloon and we have. Yep. They probably can't get their card. They can't get the VMax and the energy. So Ice Rider Calyrex beaten also. Alright, next game we are going first. I do want to show matches against Mew VMax or Urshifus, so I hope we get them. Okay, we are up against Duraludon VMax. So that means we can't use our capture energy, I guess. Chromatic for the Evo Incense, I guess. And then Battle VIP Pass. I'm thinking whether should I put 3 of them in the deck or not. That's the dilemma, right? Excuse me. Because if you put too little, the chances of you drawing it in your first turn is not that high. But if you put too much, it clogs up your deck because you can only use it in your first turn. So right now I'm putting 3. I don't know whether I should reduce it to 2. We shall see. If there are other cards, I might replace one with 2 Scrapper probably, and that happens. So we might need the Galarian Moltres V in this deck, in this game I mean. Yep, Pokegear. What are they taking? Avery, okay. Not a big fan of that card. Especially when it's used against me, right? So Moltres, we do need you. And yep, that is great. We just need a switch. So we could set up the Galarian Moltres or the Hoopa. Decisions. Okay, we don't have Oricorio. Let's do Genesect. Decisions. So to any Pokemon, one of your Pokemon, okay. So let's attach to, we could power up the Moltres for 190 or the Hoopa for 170. Let's do Moltres since, oh, we should do Hoopa so that if they KO the Hoopa we could power up the Moltres, but that's fine, we already did what we did. Energy Retrieval, Diaflame Wings first, and then we can power, why not power up both, right? Then we draw again for 2, hope for a switch or a balloon, or just one, yeah, okay, so cause Galarian Moltres, yep. Okay, we don't get to attack this turn. Let's see if we can do it next turn. They can't attack this turn as well, so unless they have the energy switch. Pokegear. Yep, they're looking for the energy switch rather. Yao Grant. Okay. That's fine. Avery, that's what we are afraid of. Guess not great to leave to get rid of the Genesects, but they yep, okay, they don't KO our Genesect, so that's nice. Switch, yes. We need our switches. Or a balloon. A balloon would be better, I guess. And then we put down our Hoopa. Then we can start attacking. Finally. 220. So that will mean they have to 2-hit KO us. So right, did I do my calculations correct? Plus 50, so we are 270. 270, they are doing 220. Yep. Hey, that's rude. Yeah, which is why we should have powered up the Hoopa V first. But that's fine. Oh, that's rude. So 220, 250. Yep, we survive if they manage to attack us. That is Big Charm. Yep, they do manage to attack. They can't kill us, so we KO'd them. And research. Yep. Oh, no energies. That's not good. Dire Flame. We don't need to Dire Flame Wings. The question was, what do we do after this, right? Let's see what we get in the prizes. Chromatic, it's nice. We could get an energy from that. Oricorio. 4 prizes. Let's see. I don't know. I'm sacrificing Genesect V is good or not, but we have to try. Okay. Decision made. So that it really hurt. Yeah, so this is one of the decks that you need to think a lot more, because against Mew VMax, against Urshifu VMax, it's, I would say, a lot easier, but with this matchup, it's tough. You know, you need to be more technical about it. Let's put down the Oricorio. Let's quick ball for nothing, I guess. Hoopa, why not? We don't want that to be bossed, so nope, nothing. Research then. Do we have 2 energies? Yep. The main worry is we don't have enough energies to close the game out. Because we need to take 3 prizes, 6. We might not have enough energies to close the game, and that's one of the ways Duraludon VMax decks win the game. You know, we made a mistake by powering up the Galarian Moltres instead of Hoopa V, but now it's a lesson learned. Boss, that's the, do they have the switch? They don't. Okay, so that's good. We win. I think, I don't know why they concede, but we were so close to defeat, but they gave it to us. Okay, so that happens in the ladder. So lesson learned for all of you who are watching. Don't give up until the end, you know, even though you don't see the end in sight. Or maybe they themselves don't have the energies, I don't know, but whatever the reason, we got the win. Alright, next game we are going first. So Hoopa is a good start. Hoopa with capture energy is a good start. A better start would be Battle VIP Pass, right? So I hope we are playing Mew, which we are not. We are playing, what's that? Malamar deck. So, okay, Minchino is a good start for us, not for them. So Dano, let's put Dano down then. Quick ball. I guess the Moltres. I might regret it later, but let's end the turn. So this is not a good matchup for us, to be honest, but we try. We do hit them for weakness, but usually you don't need to hit them for weakness to KO them. Malamar rather. So do this. Let's see if we can get the second turn attack. Yes, we do. Oh no, we not yet at least. We need one more dark energy to do it. Don't think we can get it because we have lots of this kind of cards. Nope, we don't get it, but that's fine. Not the end of the world unless they do get the cards that they need to one hit KO the Hoopa V. Yeah, that's the thing with Battle VIP Pass, right? It takes up lots of space in your hand when it's the first turn, when it's not your first turn rather. So they are setting themselves up, which is scary. The boss is very important in this game. Okay. Peony? Do we need a peony? No. We need the research. So we have Oricorio, we can attach, we can Chromomatic. We need another one. And then we can set that up. So we are done with our setup, so it's a competition of prizes, I would say. Let's put the Genesect down, see if we can draw more. We'll keep the Sir Chester Puff. Do they play 2 scrappers? They might play 2 scrappers. We collect our first prize. So they might Bruno, their play is Bruno for 7, and then Chinchino for I don't know how many. That's a good sign. That is a very good sign. They don't, yep. So let's do this. Boss, because we don't want them to find Karina's focus. So that is the key to battling Malamar decks. If you have the chance, try not to KO their Malamars. Of course, if you get the chance to KO both Malamars, that would be great. But if you can't, target their Octilleries and their Chinchinos first. Okay, so they use both their Chinchinos, I guess, so they can't do much damage. Yep, they shouldn't have this. They shouldn't have done that, to be honest, because Octillery can get them the Corina's focus this turn. So we got lucky. So let's see if we can get a boss next turn. I guess they're not very familiar with Malama decks. You know, if they get the Octillery, Karina's Focus, yep, there we go. But I think we are still quite far ahead. They will need an NK down, definitely. Let's see if they can draw it. There we go, they have it. Please put it down, yeah. I was thinking whether, you know, they might just shuffle it back. Now they shouldn't have shuffled, put that down, but why not, right? So, do we money? Do we money? We don't need to money. That's fine, we are cruising against this deck. I guess part of it is because our opponent is not that familiar with Malama decks, or he made a mistake somewhere. Unless they can 2-hit KO, no, they need 6 prizes, so they need to KO 3 of our Vs, which is not that easy. They might KO 1 this turn. And to do that, you need 320, that's 8. Can they do it? They might do it. And they need to do it another 2 more times. Probably the VMax. Nope, Spiral Energy. Can they do it? Once they will do it, but can they do it later? That's the question. $280. Let's go. Second Hoopa setup and ready to go. Energy Retrieval is a great top deck. So there we go. And then we can money. Just let's put this down. We can money for the last energy. Let's put capture. Why not? Right. And then we are down to our last prize. Yep, we get the win. Okay, so that was the gameplay for Hoopa V Fusion Strike setup. I wanted so much to show you guys how it fares against Mew VMax or any of the Urshifus VMaxes, but somehow the luck or the draw of the ladder didn't allow me to. So the next best thing was to show you how the mechanism works, so that if you do decide to try this Hoopa V deck for yourself, you know how to handle it. It's essentially similar to Mew VMax, but a bit slower with the rapid strike, with the fusion strike mechanisms, the Genesects, the battle VIP passes and all that. But the upside of that slower play is you counter lots of decks, psychic decks, and fighting decks. So that's a give and take for this versus a Mew VMax Fusion Strike setup. If you enjoyed this gameplay, remember to drop a like, comment how you might improve on my version on this deck, subscribe to my channel of course, and see you in the next video.